Well, the question says that Jim and Joseph had some marbles. Jim had 70% of what Joseph had. That means to say that 70% is represented as 7 over 10 in fractions. So we rewrite the statement as Jim had 7/10 of what Joseph had. We can draw 10 units of Joseph, and therefore Jim will have 7 units. That's what it means. Next, it says that Jim had given 60% of what he had to Joseph. 60% in fraction form is 3/5. So we rewrite it as Jim gave 3/5 of what he had. But we know that Jim had 7 units. Now, over here, the denominator says 5 parts. So we just convert the 7 units into 5 parts. So Jim had 5 parts, and he gave away 3 parts to Joseph. That's what it means. So after giving away 3 parts to Joseph, in the end, Jim will have only 2 parts left. And therefore, in the end, Joseph will have the 10 units he had at first, plus the 3 parts from Jim. Then the question says that in the end, as such, Joseph had 4, 5, 6 more marbles than Jim. So Joseph's model in the end compared to Jim's model is 4, 5, 6 more. So this is where I put in the informations. Alright. Then the question asks how many marbles did Jim have at first. We're supposed to find the number of marbles Jim had at first, which is over here, 2, 4, 5 parts. So we got to find what is 1 part. To find that, looking at this part of the model, we know that this 7 units is equal to 5 parts. Correct? Since 7 units is equal to 5 parts, LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. We can cut the 1 unit into 5 blocks and 1 part into 7 blocks. Instead of cutting a model, because the model already look complicated enough, we can actually calculate what is the value of blocks, okay, the quantity of blocks, and then we replace it. Replace the units and parts into blocks as such. Okay, so over here we have 2 parts, so we have 14 blocks, and over here we have altogether 10 units plus 3 parts. So we work it out, and we know that it's altogether 71 blocks. So work it out and put it into the model. Then comparing the models, okay, Jim's and Joseph's model in the end, we know that 71 minus 14 is equal to 57 blocks. That gives us the difference of 4, 5, 6 marbles. Then you got to take 4, 5, 6 divided by 57 to find 1 block of marbles. So 1 block of marbles is equal to 8 marbles. Alright. So repeat the question again. It says how many marbles did Jim have at first? Alright, at first. Jim have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Since 1 part is equal to 7 blocks, so 5 parts is equal to 35 blocks. Alright, so we have to take 8 marbles per blocks multiplied by 35 blocks. That gives us the total of 280. So the answer is Jim had 280 marbles at first. Thank you for using Playmaths.com.